doesn't take long to go through. And I thought that just sort of testing out like some really simple little breakdowns like that might help you to learn things very quickly and really get started to take action. Because that's the thing, I need you to take action. I need you to be investing. I don't want you to just listen and feel good. I really need you to, I want to see your life better. I want to see you have more money in your pocket. A lot of you have more money in your pocket because you've been here. Raise your hand if you feel better financially because of what we've done. I hope that that's the case. All right, so here's a few more tips that they mentioned in terms of dealing with being in the sandwich generation. As we mentioned earlier, the sandwich generation is basically people between in their 30s all the way up to their 50s who have both aging parents to deal with and children that they have to provide for. And it becomes very stressful financially, very stressful in terms of time, energy, emotionally draining, etc. Some other recommendations that are laid out that can help you are long-term care insurance. That's really important for you and for your family. 529 plans for kids if you want to send them to college. But pretty much, in my view, a 529 is basically a tax deferred investment plan. So really the idea of kids having an investment account is something that I think everyone should embrace. That way, everyone is a participant in capitalism as opposed to feeling betrayed by it, right? Instead of being used by it, I encourage you to make your kids participants in it. I'm not telling you how to feel about capitalism. You've heard my critiques. I just want, I'm not saying any of this for any reason other than to say that I think it's important for you to care about yourself and care about your kids. Also, automatic savings and things like that, so you can really build that wealth and be prepared. Another thing we've discussed this family business meetings, like creating some kind of a family council. And I think this is really empowering to really view your family as something that you're responsible for, something that you value and cherish and honor. And a family council with regular meetings with the kids, maybe with the elders, and talking openly about different responsibilities, talking about that will. Make sure everybody's got, you got the wills and the trusts and all that in place, legacy plans. Because I knew a family like that where they didn't do those things, they didn't prepare. And then what happened was, it's not funny, it's just a fact. So one parent died and then the other one got dementia and couldn't even hardly remember anything. So basically, literally, they couldn't, it was really difficult. They got powers of attorney and all that, but when it came down to like figuring out, you know, where did mama put the documents and what's the bank account numbers and all that, one parent's dead, the other one has dementia. So basically, the kids could not get the information that they needed. And if they had gotten all that when everybody was healthy and aware and alert and alive, it would have been, they would have been able to handle it. So what happens, I think, when people get old and struggling or they die, is you get to the point where it's almost like a type of helplessness where you can't go back to the past. You can't go dig up a dead person and say, "Hey, can you give me the password to the bank account?" Right? You can't go and like, and ask somebody who is on their deathbed, "Hey, can you go with me to the bank so we can sign the paperwork and do whatever, or meet with the attorneys and set up the trust?" These are things that you do in advance, right? And these are things that you do not because you're looking forward to somebody dying, not because you're exploiting somebody's wealth, not because you are creating death or causing death to happen. You're doing it because you want to live, you want your legacy to live forever. You want some sort of sustainability in your family legacy. You want strength in the family, right? Strength in the family comes from structure. Strength and structure are connected. So the more structure you have to something, the more it's going to last and sustain. Like a big, strong steel building is not going to blow over in a hurricane. But if you have something that doesn't have any structure and it's very, very weak and flimsy, then it's going to disappear.